Welcome to the weekly shir, the Zera Shimshon, Zecher Tzadik V'Kodesh Levracha. Today is, officially, it's Yom Shishi, and it's in the air. It's Thursday night, so it's still in that tekufa. I apologize, I can't find my other glasses, so you're going to have to put up with my blue light here. This is a very beautiful little piece, and it's, I think, no, really, it's Zion. Yeah. It's Zion Adar Aleph. Misha Nichnas Adar Marbi B'Simcha. So we're going to have a very simchadik piece here. All right. And everybody should have been service typeways. So there's a Midrash Rabbah that in Shmois, Lamed Gimel, it says there, and I'm going to read it to you in English and Hebrew because it's so beautiful. It said, V'yikchu li Terumah. He's quoting that pasuk in Terumah. That's what it says in Mishlei. Ki lakach toiv nasati lochem Torah si al ta'azevu. Because I've given you a beautiful present. It's what's this? It's you should. I'm just trying to get the English here. I've given you such a wonderful present for a good lesson. I've given you my Torah. Do not forsake it. That's the pasuk in Mishlei 4 verse 2. Do not forsake the acquisition, which is mikach. Don't forsake it because it's so precious. Al tazoivu esma mikach shenasati lachem. Don't forsake it. Yesh lecha adam shelakiach mikach. Some people purchase things. Yesh by zahav, ein by kesef. It could be gold, and it doesn't have any silver. Yesh by kesef, ein by zahav. Sometimes it has silver, not gold. Aval hamekach and the shenasati lachem. But the purchase, the object that I give to you, means God gave to us, yesh by zahavi, yesh by kesef. Sorry, this first of all it has kesef. Shenamar, it says in Tehillim, Imais Hashem Amorais Tahirais Kesef Tzaruf. So it has that aspect of what, well, it has a deeper meaning of a kesef to us, and it's pure kesef, pure 100%. Yesh by zahav, and it also the Torah has gold. Shenamar, it says in pasuk and Tehillim again, hanechamadim zahav mipazrav. So it's more dear and precious than gold, and from very beautiful, precious gold. There, silver, purified silver, and precious gold. Call it quantities of fine gold. That's what it says. Okay. Now, it's another mashal. It says, Yesh Adam Lakeach Sadais Avalai Kramim. Sometimes a person can purchase fields, but not vineyards. Kramim Valai Sadais. So it's something he purchases vineyards, but not fields. Aval Amikach Alzeh Yesh by Sadais v'Yesh by Kramim. So this, what he's talking about, the Torah, has both fields and vineyards. Like it says in Shir Shirim, Shalachayach Pardes Rimainim, v'Yesh by, okay, Shalachayach Pardes Rimainim. So that your irrigated fields are an orchard of pomegranates. So it says both fields and orchards. Now, sometimes a person can purchase something and people don't know about it, what it is. But from the amount of payment that he did to the agent who sold him this field, so he's got to give him a commission, right? Just like when you sell a house, there's a certain, whatever the commission is, 4, 5, 6%, right? from that amount that the person gets, you can tell how big, how expensive the house is, that he sold, because a $200,000 house is not going to have the same commission as $1 million house. Okay. So similarly with Torah, person doesn't know what it contains. It's so much, so beautiful and precious. From the reward that Moshe got. Shenemar, it says, Moshe lo yada ki karan or panav bedabrei itai. So from the facet that Moshe had this radiant face, that was totally mistaken by Michelangelo, and unfortunately didn't know how to read Chumash. So, but his face was radiating, it's shining with light. Sometimes a person, that if you get sold with it, a person that sells the person gets sold with it also. Omar al Kadosh Baruch Hu L'Yisrael macharti lachem Tayrasi. So God said, I sold myself with your Torah. So we get a piece of God as well. Kavayachal nimkarti ima, that God has been sold with it. Shenemar vayikhu Terumah. Mashal lemelech shehaya by basi chida. This is similar to a metaphor of a king that has a beautiful daughter. So one of the kings took her, apparently without permission. I don't see that he had. So he wanted to go to his land and take his wife. So this, my daughter that I've given to you, is precious, that she's the only one like it. To separate from her, I can't. It's also to say you can't take her, I can't, I'm not able. Because it's your wife. Do me this favor. So every place you go, make a small dwelling place for me. A small, in this case, would be a small tent. So that I'll be able to dwell with you. I can't forsake my daughter. So now that was the mashal, now we get the nimshal. So God said to the Jewish people, okay, he says, Nasati lachem es ha-Torah. I've given you the Torah. Lifroish hemeno eini yochel. To separate myself from the Torah, I can't. Leimer lachem al titluha eini yochel. But to tell you you can't take her, I can't say that either. So that's what he means. So make a little precious dwelling place for God. That's what he means. Every place you go, build a house for me so I may reside in it. They shall craft a sanctuary for me. That's what it means. And Terumah, and I will dwell amongst them. So that's that piece that he brings in the Midrash Rabbah. Upshat HaMidrash HaTamua, and according to this wondrous Midrash, Yesh Leimer Shenoida ShaTorah Nilkeches L'Shleisha Chalakim. It became known that the Torah can be purchased or acquired in three ways: Chelika Maisa, Chelika Iyun, and Chelika Soid. So there's the actual actions and looking into the Torah, right, and delving into the pshat of the Torah, and there's the Soid of the Torah, the secrets. Ukeneged Chelika Maisa Omar Midrash Yesh Boi Zahav Ein Boi Kesef. So according to the portion of the actual deeds of the Torah, it says there's gold and there's no silver. Or there's silver and there's no gold, whatever. The Misha Isa Eza Mitzvah Kanale Aisher Zechus Gadol Le'olam Haba. So somebody who does a mitzvah acquires for himself great wealth and privileges in the world to come. They call our mitzvahs matan scharam shava. And all the mitzvahs, they're equal to the, like it says in Devarim Rabbah, Shakal hakasu kala shebekalis. So the Torah equivocates the easiest mitzvahs like Shiluach HaKan, im chamor shebechamoris, which is kibbud avim. So the equivocates them. You don't know which one gets more reward. Shekol mitzvah mitzvah matan schar arichas yamin. That each and every mitzvah, the reward is length of days. Im kein kishe'echad oiseh mitzvah achas v'chaveroi mitzvah acheres. When person does one person does a mitzvah and his friend does a mitzvah, another mitzvah, lo yomer echad ani asisi achamur. So sin, he shouldn't say to the other guy, I did the more serious mitzvahs. Therefore I should get the gold in the world to come. And you didn't do such a chash of a mitzvah, you get the silver. Well, either it's a lot of reward or a little reward. They're all equal, and you don't know who did what. And it also depends a lot on the attitude and the thoughts in the process, how he did the mitzvah and when he did the mitzvah. There are a lot of factors here, cofactors involved. Because it's not like it says in Pirkei Avos, Perek Beis, Mishnah Aleph, Havi Zahir v'mitzvah kaleke b'chamura, she'ina to yadea matan scharim shel mitzvahs, because you don't know the reward of the mitzvahs. Keneged chelak ha'iyun, so this looking into the depths of the Torah, the Rishonim Achreinim, right? The Pshat and the Gemara, Taisus, Rashi. This is like buying fields and vineyards. Sometimes fields are fitting for seeding, but they're not fitting for planting trees. Others are the other way. So when he looks into the Torah, he's renewing himself. Well, all different types of novel ideas, and he plants the Torah in his memory. Because pilpul of the Torah helps the memory. Rabbi Chanina bar Bachia, he says in Ksuvas, Di'i chas v'sholom mishtakech Torah mi Yisra mehadrana lo mi pilpuli. So Rabbi Chanina said to Rabbi Chia, but I can renew the Torah by my pilpul. He was so sharp. In the Chidushim, you need two main things. Zikarein toiv mikol mashalamad. He's got to remember good for when that's the siyata d'shmaya. Everything he learns. Shekol yasher le'ena seichel yasher le'ayin or le'hevi le'davar mitachdavar. He's got to have a straight mind to understand one deep thing from the other. Dahainu mamish kimosh sadais ukromim. That is the difference between fields and vineyards. Shetzorech la'aretz tia ru'uya gam netia tia mami. So he's got, when he plants a vineyard, he's got to be fitting for planting trees so that they can sprout. Especially vineyards are very sensitive. A person can purchase something, he doesn't know what it is. Even somebody who knows Saidas Atara, a lot of things still remain hidden. That's, you can't even speak it out. Somebody who understands from his own understanding. That's Minashamayim says siyata d'shmaya, that he'll be illuminated in his mind to understand secrets, the hidden things. That's from the the radiance that Moshe Rabbeinu he got when that was the indication that he got the Seidas HaTorah. He zachal lechamishim shari bina v'zachal oira. Okay, so that's why it says the acher zen nitaretz kusha acheres betchilas hamidrash al ta'zoivu es hamekach shenasati lechem. If God gave us the Torah, why would we want? How would we want to forsake it? It's such a precious thing. The kasha ein salka the eich salka daiga leima sheyazvu. How would it have in Havamina that we would forsake it? Yesh the Torah shabal lehashmi einu she'einu doimes sachar shal misha oisa mitzvah achas b'shana lemisha oisa aisa b'kol yom. There's a big difference between somebody who does a learning or does a mitzvah once a year to somebody who does it every day or in hasmada rabba. Right? V'chein misha roidev achar mitzvahs. So somebody also that's always looking to run after to do mitzvahs, so he gets bigger reward. Somebody who doesn't go into the depths of the Torah is not going to have any chidushim. Like somebody who's constantly engaged in thinking into Torah chidushim. And somebody who doesn't attempt to look into the secrets of the Torah, he's not going to ever achieve it. Mishum hachi mazir v'aymer. That's why the Torah in Mishlei says, Al ta'zoivu, don't forsake it. Afilu rega achas, ha-Torah she'nasati lachem, even 1 second that the Torah was given to you. She'im tiya mesrapim ba, loy timsa'u ba, ha-toiv shebach, she'ivtachti lachem. So, if you don't loosen yourself up from learning Torah, then I will give you all the good that I promised you. This is a good purchase. Use it wisely. And everybody have a wonderful week. And we should have service taivas from those that we are waiting for good news. And Bez Hashem should be bekarev and betayv betuv tam. Called to. I just wanted to add one little story. Okay, this is a little story. By the way, there was a lady in the Knesset, I don't know what her name was, but she blasted. This is a secular woman. She took them to task. She said that she confessed it. You took my entire identity away from me by teaching me nothing. She said, you didn't tell me anything about how precious the Torah is and how you told us nothing about the depths of Torah and mitzvahs. And she gave them a 5-minute speech. And she said, we must change our whole educational system in Israel. I mean, if you listen to this lady, you would think she was the daughter of the Lubavitcher Rebbe or something. Unbelievable. She really blasted them. And this is a lady that came from secular studies, okay? And she really gave it to them full blast. All right, everybody should have a wonderful Shabbos Kol Tov.